If you notice, the League of Legends logo is gold. We're going from this blue, very cold color scheme to League of Legends gold has arrived. And look what happens. Her staff now glowing that League of Legends gold of the logo. Boom. And there it is. Hello. My name is Philip. I'm a filmmaker, and today we're going to be reacting to Warriors Season 2020 Cinematic League of Legends featuring Two-Way and Edda Harris, and analyzing the cinematic language. You guys have been loving my reaction to KDA More and KDA Popstars. Thank you so much for all the support and enthusiasm. I think they're fantastic, and tons of you guys have been putting in the comments, please react to Warriors Cinematic from League of Legends. So I'm very excited. I've learned so much more about the lore of KDA, and not knowing anything about League of Legends, I'm actually kind of excited to come into this blind for a couple of reasons, which I'll talk about when we get into it. You guys did, in fact, ship me and Evelyn officially. You started the ship, and it's getting pretty serious. My people are trying to talk to her people. I love that every comment is Evelyn simping, except for one strange person. But yeah, I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Need anything, let me know. If you've been enjoying those, if you've been enjoying the Final Fantasy reactions, the Genshin Impact reactions, etc., please make sure to subscribe for a lot more of that. And of course, come over and follow on Twitch, where I stream live and we talk about this stuff all the time. So before we begin, who's your favorite character, waifu, or husband? All right, here we go. Okay, so as we get into this, I'm really excited to come into it blind. You have to look at this as sort of a visual short story equivalent, right? Every shot matters, so it's only a few minutes long. All right, so we're gonna really try to look out for what they're trying to say with each shot. Everything matters, and let's see how they do. All right, I've already seen two different sets. One with this rich gold, sort of like Inquisition. The other one defending a castle keep in the snow. Here's a third set, with beautiful magenta. Okay, so we've already got lots of color theory. I'll try not to pause as much. You guys said you wanted me to go through it. There's just so much to say with this. So because they have such a short amount of time, they really have to distinguish each set piece. They're doing it incredibly well with colors. High marks already for this. Obviously, animation is incredible. Set design, lighting. Let's move on. So, okay, with such a short amount of time, we have to ask ourselves, this guy is like kind of in an Aladdin or Indiana Jones situation. What's his motivation for what he's stealing? Like, okay, there's like some enemy coming out. Like this guy right here, what's his motivation for doing this? Is he good? Is his intentions ill? Is he a bad guy? Is he just a random thief? Is this some, legendary thing he has to obtain from evil people? Same with her. Is she a good guy? Is he a good guy? And we're going to kind of test this video on, does it answer those questions that they've put forth? Are they going to lean on me knowing League of Legends to know this stuff, or are they going to be very, very high level with their visual storytelling? Let's see. So far, it's very well done. We've got yet another character here. I'm going to assume these guys, again, you'll have to forgive me. I have not played League of Legends, which you guys have told me is great. Stay away from it. It's horrible. But what's the lore here? Are these people you play in the game, I'm going to assume? Are these the champions that you play? That's going to be my assumption. And I don't know if you can play as the villains and the bad guys, or if the bad guys are kind of just like antagonists in the story. But let's move on. So here's another set with this gold. Okay. Again, look how well the colors just separate each thing. Also the color correction. So like, is that guy a villain that you can play as, or is he just, another character? Ooh! Oh! Okay, you guys know I am very into fight choreography and action direction. So I love what I see here. Oh, very nice velocity. A lot of times with fight choreography, okay, so a couple things that are just amazing about this is, number one, the music, which is really cool. Also, we're going to kind of, are these lyrics going to infer even more information? They should, in such a short video, be providing just even more juice for us to drink up here. So I love this for a lot of reasons. Notice the music goes right as she just, bam, smashes this guy into the ground. Boom, right as the drum goes off. Look at how satisfying this is. And this is an example of a couple things. Amazing camera move, amazing choreography, amazing performance. In this case, it would be the animation. And of course, timing to the music with good editing. Great. Really feel that impact of the punch too, and that's from the camera move. People underestimate the ability of camera moves to sell hits in fight choreography. I love this intro. Is she another hero here? She looks kind of villainous, but I love the color. Look at her eyes matching the glowing enemies in the back. Fantastic. So that right there, see, has inferred to me that this guy is probably a good guy. Because he's stealing something, but okay, why are these people helping him, not apprehending him as a thief, right? So I like this. She says, go on, I'll handle this. Awesome. Great. More good shots there. Okay, we have a sniper character. Looks like very steampunk style. I love that. Oh man, you see, she just pulled a Legolas in the Two Towers. Like, you know, you're the best marksman on Earth. In the one time you got to do your job and headshot the guy, you miss. Come on. What are you doing? Disturbing. Very disturbing. All right, what has been unleashed here now? He looks nice. Oh. Oh, I love that. That was so cool. We'll talk about it later. Let me watch the whole thing first, and then we'll really get into the nitty-gritty. But I wanted to lay down some questions for you guys to think about. Okay, I love this right here. We're developing this feeling of helplessness. And now I hope we're going to see these heroes, these champions rise up to the occasion. Let's see if they do that. There's an awful lot being done, I gotta say, in such a short amount of time. I'm very impressed. Oh, that's so cool. Letting it go. So this is the moment. See, this is the hopelessness I just spoke of, right? We're going to see there's no hope. Death is near at hand. And then we find our strength. We find our inner strength. I love it. Great depth of field there. Great rack focus. Good choice. Okay, and here it is. The victorious moment, right? Oh, okay. I love it. He didn't run. He didn't run away. Cowards die first. He came back for his friend. I love it. Emotional. Oh, okay. That edit to the music. Oh, mwah, mwah. Glorious. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. This must be one of her special attacks or something. I have no idea, but that is awesome. And look what they've done here. Okay, I was going to say that has to be the end. That was too epic. All right, very cool. We got a lot to look at. So let's start off from the point where we kind of stopped analyzing as much. This is the Legolas mistake, classic mistake, of course. There's so much good here. So, okay, it's kind of good that I was able to predict what they're doing, and then they delivered, right? It's very concisely done. This is the moment where things start to turn for the worse here. Nice little drama. Ooh, this guy with the chains, though. So, yeah, these guys both must be playable characters. Like, they're too unique in their fighting styles, right? So I love... Great. Nice rack focus there, too. So what happens here is she willingly lets it go? Right, she willingly lets it go so she doesn't, like, get pulled into him. It's cool. Bad love. This is, of course, you know, you can't really talk about this sort of cinematic choice without, of course, calling back to Lord of the Rings, right? This is really where this became, like, very popular. If you look at, you know, the Boromir scene and everything, this kind of slow motion doom is near at hand, hope may be lost. But I love this. You see what I mean? Like, they're kind of using this universal cinematic language of this referencing old films that we've seen, old culture that we've seen, in that we get what's happening without any words said, which is why this is so well done. What did I say? Visual, short story. All right, there's only 3.5 minutes, not even, more like 3 minutes, right, to explain to us what's happening. And I want to say super high praise for this by me, because it was able to do this, and I have no idea who any of these characters are. I have never seen them. None of these people are in KDA, and that's all I've seen. So, very impressed. But I love that. This is the moment. This is the defining moment, and this is really the biggest character moment as far as, like, acting that we have in this, besides the girl saying go. He came to a decision, and we can see what that is with no words. So I love this. He comes back for his friend. She's about to get overwhelmed. She's about to fall. I don't know if they're rivals in the game too. Like, you guys tell me. Are they friends? Are they rivals? Are all these people on the same side? Are they individual heroes for their own? Okay, so this is so cool right here. This whole sequence. I love the teaming up aspect. Notice the language of we are the warriors. You know, not I am the warrior. They're working together. Nice. So I love throws the weapon, you know, helping her friend. But this, to the music. So good. So good. So satisfying, right? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So feel good. So satisfying. And that's what a lot of editing is. You'll notice, especially in the KDA videos, there's so many satisfying edits, because that's what a lot of editing is. It's kind of, number one, making it make sense visually to the audience and not confusing you. You can easily edit something wrong and it's just jarring to the audience. So this is very well done for a lot of reasons. Notice right here, this entire scene is just a masterclass in the 180 rule of thirds, and other cinematic rules. But see how she's running from the left the entire time? They don't break the 180 rule. It's just this perfect sort of boom, straight up in the air, man. So you have this sort of kinetic feeling of her crossing this way. It all makes sense. It all makes sense in your mind. For that reason, this is a phenomenal shot, by the way. I mean, if this was a shot in film, it would be incredibly hard to do. Also, if we freeze frame on some of these, just right there, like look at the composition, right? Perfectly done. She's down here, he's up there. It's this beautiful Fibonacci numbers, rule of thirds. I love it. Very satisfying composition. So something to say here that I caught, and I don't even know that much about it, but if you notice, the League of Legends logo is gold, right? And notice what we're having done here. League of Legends logo is gold. We're going from this blue, kind of very cold, very not victorious feeling color scheme and color correction to League of Legends gold has arrived. And look what happens. Her staff now glowing that League of Legends gold of the logo. Boom. And there it is. Obviously intentional. That's what I'm talking about. Very well done, very well edited, very well visualized. And that's sort of the main thing you're going to look for here on these. Again, not knowing anything about this game except the KDA. So again, notice what I said about that blue, hopeless color. And then right here, if we cut, look at that. Look at the difference. And that was very intentional. This is very intentional. I love it. It's great. Because look at it. There is a little bit of gold, like in this guy's pauldrons, for example. You can see this gold, his bracers, his sword. But notice like the whole overarching color correction is just very cold. I have no idea who these people are, by the way. Like, let me know who they are in the comments. No idea. But yeah, I love that magenta. But you see what I mean? Kind of using the primary colors to evoke instantly recognizable, easily discernible, easily separate things in your mind to not confuse you. In only 3 minutes, they're trying to squeeze in as much information as they can, as much story as they can, and it's paying off for them. Very well done. You have to plan these things meticulously if you want it to pay off, and I love it. That was a cool shot. So I wonder what he's stealing, by the way. I love it. But like I said, oh, that's a great character shot. So notice the subtle pan here, this subtle punch in. So cool, man. So cool. Again, like a spotlight, right? It has just circled around her and centered her right in the middle. She's clearly the subject, like in a stage play. Perfectly outlined. I love it. Great hero shot. A lot of hero shots in this. You'll see it's usually from a lower angle. Oh, this is great composition too with her back there. Usually from a lower angle. You'll see it in a lot of your favorite superhero movies and stuff, like the Avengers and all that stuff. Constantly used this kind of low angle looking up, because it makes the person seem very grandiose. It makes them look big and large and imposing and heroic. So that's what happens. And you'll see that a lot in this video too. No surprise. You gotta love that. Yeah, that's still one of my favorite. That's still one of my favorite bits there, man. It's so powerful. Yeah, that's great. I don't know what her deal is, but this whole like mask dissolving is amazing. Leave this to me, right? And this is what's cool about this. She's almost going to sacrifice herself, and then our friend turns back, which is very emotional. to get that across in such a short video. Great shot there too. Very, very great. Because again, even like the circle behind her, this is highlighting, is drawing our eye right to her face. It's so well done, man. This highlight being the focal point. Have these leading lines. Just look at this. There's this leading line of the window behind her, drawing us right in to her eye. These circles getting smaller and smaller. It's just like this kind of big triangle. See, if we outline it from here to here, just drawing it right into that eye. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful shot. And I guess what's impressive is to see shots, much like I said in Final Fantasy VII Remake, to see shots this short, so beautifully composed. You know they're putting a lot of time and work into this. And they're taking the storyboarding seriously, which you want to see. This is cool, too. They have a cave troll. That moment. That's a great shot, too. She lost her... She's lost her cool top hat. I'm very upset by this. It was a very nice top hat. I love this guy's fighting style. That was great too. You see a lot of fight scenes. On a low level, they don't take the time for character moments. You need character and reaction moments in fight scenes. This is great right here to see that. Boom. My arm. That adds so much. Like, you could have just cut that out completely and still had the scene work, but that adds so much to it. Very well done. God, her fighting style is insane. She seems broken. If she's a character in the game, busted, man. Just fire like 50 missiles at everybody. I mean, chain guy who's smacking people with chains, like, compared to 50 missiles? I don't know, man. So these are the villains. Like, but can you still play as the villains? Is there a clear side? What's the deal here? He's a coward, though. He does have a coward stick, which is unfortunate, but that's so cool. This beacon of light. Great. See all these character shots, all these reaction shots. Again, no voices, but it's like, you came back? Of course I did. Think I'm gonna leave my friend to get eaten by weird bug things? Ugh. Great. Telling you, man, that's they know what they're doing with that and the music. They know. So cool. What is this, like, Legion carried by a big Colossus winged Gundam? So cool. Yeah, there's that big shot. Look at her eyes glow. See the gold, the gold, the gold. Boom. It's great. It's great. It all came together. It all came together. And then look, see, it's almost like the gold won out over the blue. You still have a little bit of blue outline here. If you look closer, just in the logo. Just a little bit. Pretty awesome. I love it, man. This is great. I guess, like, it's exciting to get more into it after looking at the KDA business. It's all because Legolas here couldn't take the shot. It's great. But yeah, after reacting to KDA, I really love coming back to this. It's funny how this doesn't feature any of the KDA people, I don't think, unless, no. I don't think it does. Unless this is somebody who's like looks totally different. I don't think so, though. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like what I see. I'm very impressed. Riot clearly knows what they're doing with all this, and it's incredibly well done, man. I can't help but sing the praises. You have to look at it, like I said, as what is the intention of it, what is possible to be expressed in a short amount of time, and kind of what's their mission with this. Obviously, their deeper mission is to sell League of Legends, right? That would be the main call to action here by, you know, getting enthusiasm up. I mean, it's got 76 million views, probably sold a few copies of the game, right? So it's pretty cool. I really like it. I guess, like, this could be easily something that they don't put as much work into because they just want to make a cheap advert and make it very much kind of a, like you see on commercials on TV, kind of just like in your face and jarring, like, just so you're kind of thinking of League of Legends, like subliminal messaging and stuff. This is a very well done short film. That's really what we have to look at this as, a short film or a short story in visual format. And I think they deliver fantastically with this. Very impressed. And I give it full marks, man. There's no weaknesses for me. There's no weaknesses for me from a choreography standpoint. Amazing. Camera movements, set design, lighting, mise en scène. All on point. All on point. I love it. Curious about the guys who like lose. Like what happens to that guy? That's a great shot there. Nicely lit too. So they always have the highlight in her eye there, which is very appropriate. But yeah, I like the style. It's kind of a mix of like Disney and anime. That's kind of what I get from the KDA as well. This being interesting though, that this is a more like realistic take than the KDA. Like notice there's like pores on their skin. You can see individual hair follicles and stuff. On KDA, it's a lot more anime, kind of like chunky hair. So it's interesting in like the time frame on this is actually 2020. This is a very new thing. But then if you look at KDA Pop Stars and KDA More, even those two have different styles. Pop Stars being more painterly, More being a little bit more like you would see in-game models acting as, this going for a little bit more realistic. So it's just cool. It's kind of cool that they're exploring artistically these different options, and they haven't really settled completely on a visual style. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice to see. But let me know what you guys think. I love what I see here. Another one you guys had mentioned is Awaken. Would you guys like me to react to Awaken? I think it's another League of Legends video. And let me know of other ones. I think I've seen the music videos at this point. I don't know if there's any more. Let me know if there is. But I'm very excited, guys. Please, if you want to see more like this, subscribe. Super honored to have the support for these videos. And of course, we play a lot of other games on Twitch live too, and we're talking about this 24/7. So make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Let me know in the comments what you think. Who's your favorite character? Who are these people? Are these all playable characters? And of course, follow on Twitch. Come by. Love to chat with you guys live. Apparently, don't play League of Legends is what League of Legends players tell me. So I will continue to do that. Goodbye.